beautiful Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of March right through to the end of April 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to make you aware, your 4th house is currently influencing you at this time, which means you may feel a little bit more like a homebody than usual. The 4th house is really connected to the home space. It makes you feel like wanting to settle down, wanting to plant roots with somebody. So you also may feel a little bit more focused on finding love at this time as well. Someone to nest with and settle down with. Now also you may feel that you have family responsibilities that you have to adhere to. Some of you may be even traveling to visit family during this period, and some of you may be even looking into real estate or trying to buy a property, or really be looking at the home space as a place to declutter or do some DIY. Your home is your sanctuary during this period. Now also, the 4th house makes us look at situations from the past. So you may be looking at love situations that you've experienced in the past in order to overcome any difficult energy that you may have encountered. It doesn't mean that you want to be with a person in the past. It means a strong time for you to process emotions that perhaps have been getting in the way of you finding love, or knocking down boundaries in order to love let in, but also erecting healthier boundaries to make sure that you sort the wheat from the chaff, as it were, okay? Now I'm just going to go and get your Celtic cross as well. Unusual. Normally they want me to discuss these cards first, but they are asking me to go straight to the Celtic cross, so I will. Also, just to let you know that your 10th house takes over the energy, and that's round about the beginning of April, okay? Now the 10th house, of course, is all about ambition. If you partner that energy with the fact that Saturn is currently influencing us all in Pisces, that means that you're going to get really disciplined about focusing on what your heart wants. So you're going to really look at areas in life where you need to change in order to get out there and put yourself in a situation to meet someone new. You may also feel compelled to be a little bit more sociable than usual as you move from March into April as well. Now also that 10th house really is about your primary focus. So wherever your attention goes, that is where the energy flows, and that is when you start to call in attraction, okay? Now in the water, they're actually showing me a symbol. I think it's trident. It's a trident, basically. Looks like the symbol of Poseidon. Okay, the trident fork there. So I will focus on that in a moment, a little bit more. I'm just going to get the cards first and then move on. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? I can see right now that in terms of your love life, you may feel that you're existing. Okay, you're just in the everyday of life, just doing you, doing the best you can, focusing on responsibilities, bills. You may have been in a bit of a repetitive cycle. You may have been going through a real test of faith when it comes to love, but you're not even aware that love is actually on its way. Some of you can't even see how love is going to come into your energetic sphere because you feel like things are not changing, but they are changing for the better, and you are not too far away from love actually as well. So Okay, they want me to leave it there. I would have gone another one, but they want me to leave it there. Maybe I'll clarify when I get to it. Okay. So in the water, they're giving me the symbol of a trident. Now, this may be relevant to you over the next 6 weeks or so. You may see a symbol of a trident. I mean, it could be a piece of graffiti on a wall in the shape of a trident. It could also be like you find a symbol on the sidewalk, or you see it in a movie. Please look out for it. I mean, it could literally mean that you're about to meet someone who's from overseas, or there's some sort of overseas travel that you have booked and you will meet somebody new on that trip. It tends to mean that you are going to meet someone who has status, actually, that someone new coming on in. It's a symbol of power, authority, and status. So I feel this person who's coming on in, they're a master of their emotions, so they are emotionally available to settle down and have a mature relationship with you. I do see someone really fun coming in, actually, for you. Someone who is on the same page, someone who makes you feel like a teenager again, where you're just, you know, it just feels easy, it just feels exciting and spontaneous and romantic, and just, you know, that playful kind of relationship that has no baggage. I actually see that coming in for you. But let's get to the cards and see what's coming out in the energy. But do look out for a trident symbol. I mean, you've even got a helm, a sea turtle, and a life buoy. Okay, so I mean, there's definitely, I mean, this deck is literally the salt and sea energy, but you could have got any card. They don't all have to be relevant to the sea. There are some things that are not relevant to the sea in this deck, so just so you're aware. But I really feel there's a sea connection with this person. I mean, they could work at sea, or there could be, you meet this person, as I said, on a vacation. There's definitely, or it could even be that they've just got like a tattoo, if you're into tattoos, of a trident. So please take it as it resonates. These images, they may mean nothing in the moment, but then everything starts to slot into place. Now, your first card there is the life buoy, which means fate is intervening to bring you someone in your path of life, okay? This is when you are focusing on your life's purpose path. Suddenly, the universe orchestrates a meeting between you and someone new. It says, don't give up. Help is on the way. So that's what I felt in your energy, that you just feel like you are existing. You're just getting by. You may have felt that there's no opportunity in love for you right now, that you're just, not that you're coasting, because I feel like you're really busy. You've got projects on the go, whether you are career oriented or whether you're retired. I feel like you're filling your time. It's not like you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs waiting for love to just, you know, jump in the window. But I actually get this energy of you feeling that you've had lots of tests in love, and it's been difficult to keep getting back up and keep believing that love is going to be something that is healthy for you, that is you know, positive, that's dreamy and romantic. So I do feel that there is actually someone coming on in for you, and one of the lessons you were meant to learn as you went through either a situation in love in the past, or if you've been single your whole life and you've never been with somebody, you were meant to learn to love those aspects of yourself that perhaps you have not loved when you were younger, okay? Because we have the Empress energy here, this is about you nourishing your body, mind, and soul, and recognizing that you are an attractive being, both inside and out, and that you have value, and that you are lovable. But sometimes we come to this lifetime having to learn certain karmic lessons, and one of yours, I know nobody likes lessons or tests, right? But with the Six of Swords there, it indicates you're coming out of a very testing time and a very turbulently, maybe an emotional time, and you're being guided to discover new lands, or you're being guided to discover something new in either your neighborhood or by going on a vacation. Maybe it's a new hobby or something exciting that really engages your mind and your passion, and you are very attractive, so you're going to magnetize someone towards you very, very soon. But we'll get to it when we get to it. I actually see your dream lover or your dream partner coming into your life. So all is not lost. We got the sea turtle, which indicates, of course, that it has been a very slow, steady pace, but slow and steady does win the race. I know it's such a cliche, but, you know, there's no point in rushing into something with somebody who's just not right. Remember, you are on a journey, and the other person who is meant for you is also on a journey. And both of you are going through life's lessons, life's ups and downs, you know, paying bills, responsibilities, trying to navigate a big old pandemic, all the things that we've all been trying to do for the last couple of years, okay? And you are both at different stages in your journey. So the universe has to make sure that you come together in the right frequency, and it sometimes takes time. you know, and I hate the fact that it takes time myself, but, you know, everything happens in divine timing. But it says, slow down, be patient and persistent. Now, I know my beautiful Capricorns out there, I know you've been super patient, okay? But in the meantime, especially since you got the turtle carries the home on its back. So I feel you're the sort of person who's super independent, and you have been searching for what feels like home in a person, okay? Someone that you can really trust, someone that you can settle down with, someone that, you know, has got your back through thick and thin. And you may have had experiences in the past that of people being codependent, or people being narcissistic, or even toxic to your energy, where they drained your energy. And I feel there has been like a connection in the past. For those of you who've had a relationship, you may have looked at love in a very different way because of your experiences. You may have felt that love is pain, or love just does not stick around, okay? So I'm picking up that energy in your reading. If you've got placements in Scorpio, there was definitely some energy that came out in that reading that is similar, okay? Of course, if you don't have placements in Scorpio, there's probably nothing in that reading for you. So I don't want you to, you know, rush out and go and listen to another reading. I'm not there to point you to other work for you to look at. But we've got the helm there. So this indicates that you are taking the initiative to be the master or the mistress of your own destiny. This is you taking the wheel. This is also the wheel of life actually turning in your favor. So suddenly the universe is sending some good luck. It tends to represent fortune's wheel, this card, but it does say take charge, responsibility, and leadership. So this is really about looking at your life, especially since we have an influence from Saturn at the moment, which really gives us all a bit of a wake-up call. It really asks us to look at areas in our life where we are feeling stuck and asking us, what are we going to do about it? How are you going to change your circumstances to make it better? So you may be looking at areas of your life where you feel perhaps you haven't put yourself out there to find love. So for example, if you haven't put yourself on online dating, or you haven't gone to a communal event, or if you have been a bit of a homebody in hermit mode for a while and you've been resting or recuperating if you've been unwell, or even if you've been, you know, just, you know, soul searching for a while and you just took yourself out of the dating game, that's okay. That's your time to do with what you will, because whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. But I really feel that this time is now for you to come out of hibernation mode, okay? So that's definitely coming up there for you. We do have the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is your starting position. You're feeling pretty fed up, okay? I get this question, I can't understand why I'm single, or I can't understand why love is not worked for me right now. Also, I get this energy of, why do people want to really try and push my buttons, test me, play mind games? Why do people want to be in and out? You may feel like the dating game is a bit of a minefield, and you're so frustrated by it, so fed up with it, that you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. If the universe wants to orchestrate a meeting, then I'm up for it, but otherwise, I'm not searching for this anymore. I feel like you've really taken your foot off the pedal, or you know, you put your foot on the brake, as it were, when it comes to love. The Five of Swords, some of you, and I'm picking up like a small percentage of you, maybe like 40%. I mean, that's still pretty big, but you may feel like that love has been a big old headache, okay? And that you've got a lot of other things going on in your life right now that you need to focus on, like your true life's purpose, your true north, your career path if you're working. If you're not, you're thinking about, you know, your faith, developing your spiritual gifts, and really just getting by in life, okay? I'm going to pull a quick card on the Five of Swords for you, because the Five of Swords indicates that you feel a little bit conflicted, okay? You are an authentic version of yourself, and you just wish that people were as open and honest as you. You know, you are really willing to be blunt and say, this is what I want. This is who I am. This is what I'm hoping for in love and in life. And some people, they may feel either intimidated by that, or they may feel, you know, that they can't give you what you want because then they get scared. You're meeting emotionally unavailable people, or people who have not been mature enough to open themselves up to the love that you truly require. Because sometimes in life, humans, we accept less than we truly deserve, okay? But the Eight of Cups tells me that you have walked away from all that. You've decided to move away from drama. You've moved away from people who try to cause you pain or push your buttons or try to gain a reaction from you. I really feel like, you know what? I'm done. And you're going on a real journey of discovery at the moment. So I do feel you've been on a bit of a spiritual quest, a real, you know, soul searching during this time, and you're actually going to find a soul who vibes with you in the same way. So who's also pretty fed up with the way life has been right now, whether that's in terms of love or just the general day-to-day things that we're all dealing with right now. And I feel like you're actually going to meet your match, okay? I'm just pulling a card on that Five of Swords, the Three of Cups there, and the King of Pentacles, okay? So you're hoping for someone who wants to settle down, someone who wants to, I mean, you've got the Queen of Pentacles there. So this is what you're hoping, you know, you're hoping to settle down, nest. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very conservative. You're waiting for the one. You're not just going to connect to any old body. You're picky. And that's really good because that means you're being very discerning about the company that you keep. Not everybody gets access to your heart. We've also got a King of Pentacles here. So that means that you will find your soulmate. You are attracting a mate at this time. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy of connection. So I do feel that you are attracting someone who wants to settle down, who wants a serious relationship. This person is very serious about business as well. As I said, I feel like this person has status, okay? This person also, they are very independent. They're very mature in their energy. And I feel like this person's like a leader, okay? This person, they may have their own company, or they may be in a very strong position within a company. I really also get that this person has, you know, a fair bit of finances, although you're not looking at their finances, you're more looking at, you know, their investment and effort and love. This person's all in, okay? This person is someone you can respect, someone you can trust, but someone who is looking in the same direction that you are when it comes to life and love, okay? We've also got the Three of Cups, so I really feel like you meet this person in a social setting, when you're out with friends, or when you're invited to something that friends, you know, invite you to. It's a celebration, whatever it is. You meet this person at a celebration. We've also got a Ten of Cups. It's like your eureka moment, where suddenly you know that you've met the one, okay? But right now you're feeling that you cannot work out how that will happen. You can't see how that's going to happen. But, I mean, we've got the Five of Cups there, which means some of you may be lamenting the fact that either you loved and lost in the past, or that there has been a shortage of opportunity and nobody's really kind of sparked your attention. So you may be feeling right now, you know what, I love the sound of someone coming on in, but I just can't see it happening right now. But you're being guided to learn a lesson about unconditional self-love. Okay, rather than just giving unconditional love to other people, you're being asked to turn that love in towards yourself, to do a lot of personal development, especially when you got the Eight of Cups. 8 is the number of the self. So right now, I mean, I'm getting two energies, and I have to be honest with you when I'm getting the two energies. The Eight of Cups, what I've got, someone you walked away from really, really regrets letting you go. Okay, now you may not want to be with that person because you may feel like you're bonded to them in an unhealthy way, and that you always end up getting burnt with this person, or that they're just not good for you, or they're not looking for the same things as you. I feel this person is not emotionally available enough to want a serious relationship. They've got a lot of stuff, shall we say, to sort out in their head and in their heart. Doesn't mean this person doesn't love you. This person actually deeply regrets letting you go, or letting something get in the way of your love, okay? But you always felt a little bit uncertain with this person. You never knew truly where you stood with this person. And I feel like you're done with that. I feel like life is too short for you to be wasting time with time wasters, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. Also, I'm getting a real sense of the Eight of Cups that you have taken yourself completely out of the dating game in order to gain a little bit more knowledge about yourself, about what you want in life, and really to focus on you and focus that attention inwards. And also, you know, you may be connecting to better eating habits, sleeping patterns, exercise routines, and really just doing you, okay? But the Eight of Cups, whoever walks away in the Eight of Cups energy always stumbles on the Nine of Cups. So that means you're going to get a wish fulfilled. I mean, you got the well at the end there. So that indicates the dream counterpart, the dream lover, the dream person to settle down with is becoming a reality. You're dreaming of settling down, and you're about to meet someone that you will do that with. But I do feel like you have a choice, because we do have a Six of Cups there, which Six of Cups at grassroots indicates the universe putting love on your path, a very innocent, pure love, someone who's got your back, someone who vibes at the same frequency as you, someone who, you know, it's a soulmate, basically. But also the Six of Cups can indicate some nostalgia, where someone who is missing you wants to reach out from the past and really wants to find a way to make it work and get back together. But I will pull a card and see if this is a temporary energy, if this person's coming in and out of your life, or what's going on there. Can you please tell me about someone from the past? Is it just nostalgia? Is it just a memory that comes up, or is this person communicating, and what do they want if they do? This person, they can't let you go, but at the same time, they keep holding on, okay? They can't be with you, they can't be without you. Okay, this person tends to breadcrumb you with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this person comes in and out of your life, but the Lover's card, you do have a choice. They are indicating, I mean, the Lover's card used to be called a choice, but you are bonded to this person, and this person does love you. The person in the past really does love you, but they've got a lot of stuff that they're holding on to. They don't give their heart easily, and although they have fallen in love with you, they breadcrumb you, and I feel this person has a lot of stuff to work out before they are even available emotionally to connect to you. Can you just show me what's going on there with that person before I move on? Ace of Swords, this person wants to talk. They want to be honest, okay? They do want to start again, but this person sees what they're doing. They see that they're breadcrumbing you. They see the Strength card. Yeah, they have a lot of, they struggle with confidence. I mean, I know that doesn't help you. Okay, now we got the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups again. So that indicates that this person did see a future with you, and perhaps you saw the future with this person as well. But because the Three of Cups has shown up again, either this person has substance abuse, or, you know, they like to drink, or there's a third party influence going on in the situation. A reason why that they perhaps cannot commit completely. Now, a third party does not mean another person. It can be another person, but it can also mean an addiction. It could mean someone is giving this person, you know, bad advice, or influencing their mind or their decisions. Could also be based on religion or beliefs. So I just want to see, can you please clarify that Three of Cups for my beautiful Capricorn? This is the past person, and I will move on from that past person now. This person is just very, very immature. We got the Fool card. Also, they have some trauma bonding from childhood. Okay, one more and then I'm done. King of Cups. Yeah, this person, you know, we got a Queen of Cups in the past there. This person, they love you, but they are so protective of their heart. They just can't let anyone in. They're very immature in their energy, and they're very charming as well, this person, okay? I mean, as I just wanted to show you that we got a King and Queen of Cups, but we've also got a King and Queen of Pentacles. So this is in the past, whoever this person was. So expect either a message of that person, or to be feeling this person thinking of you. There is a draw or a pull in that energy, but I feel like you're, I mean, the devil's there, so that can represent you, or it can represent temptation. So because the Lovers came out, it does indicate that you have a choice between that situation from the past or the new. Now, looking at your energy, I feel like you want new, because the Six of Swords says you're moving on from difficult times. You're moving on from anyone who's breadcrumbing you or not valuing your time. Deep down, we've got the Four of Wands. So this is in your manifestation position, really. This is about what you're calling in. So you're calling in a high-level commitment, someone who you're going to move in with, settle down with. This is the halfway to marriage card, okay? So there is going to be celebration. But also the Four of Wands, if you have not been invited to something, then look out for an invitation, because that's where you're going to meet this new person, okay? An invitation. So whether you've gone traveling on a vacation and you're invited by, you know, someone you meet there to go to something, or whether you are invited by someone that you know, or your work is having an event, whatever it is, it could even be a social event or a community event, or something that's happening in your gym, or something artistic, whatever the invitation is, this is where you will meet this new person, okay? I'm going to pull a quick card for those of you who are online dating, okay? Just to see. Can you tell me about online dating? Where they're going to... Three of Pentacles, okay? So you, again, have options. You may be talking to a couple of people with the Three of Pentacles. but there's one that really sparks your curiosity. There's that one there's a connection with. So again, I feel like, I mean, Three of Pentacles is basically about communicating on a wide level, or someone who's actually really, you may meet this person online and they're very complimentary of your talents or your skills, something that you do. Okay, I feel this person is also very, very very talented, very gifted. So I feel like you have common ground, and you will meet each other online, and there's going to be an instant connection. You feel like you can confide in this person, there's a spark, and you will get to know each other, obviously, by communicating. And then that will build, you know, a bit more of a solid foundation before you actually meet. So that's just coming through there as well. Now, in the past situation, we do have a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very important card because, again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, the Queen of Cups tends to come with a cautionary message, which is you are a healer. You are someone who is wonderfully loving. You have unconditional love. You tend to blend with your partner. You may lose part of yourself in them by loving them. You're very sensitive and very emotional, and people gravitate towards your light. They gravitate towards your healing energy. So sometimes you may attract people who either need solace during difficult times in their life, and it crosses a boundary, and basically they're looking for comfort. Obviously, it moves into a more intimate level, but you may give this person confidence and, you know, strength. And then as soon as they find that, they then go off and focus on other things. So they may come in and out of your life. So that Queen of Cups is there to remind you to implement healthier boundaries, to, you know, I feel right now you're deciding that you want emotional security in a relationship. You want to know where you stand. And with this card, you know, you have a lot of compassion, but you're learning to love yourself in a deeper way and rediscover aspects of yourself. Most importantly, you're realizing what you have to offer. You are a gift. The Queen of Cups knows what she has to offer, so she's not going to give it away easily, okay? So I feel like you are very discerning about the company that you keep, and you bring a lot to the table of love and in life in general, but in love you bring so much with your beautiful, pure heart. So it only stands to reason that you have someone who can match your energy and give you the relationship that you truly deserve and desire. Now, with the Devil card in this position, of course, it is a Capricorn card. So I do feel that you are rediscovering parts of yourself that perhaps you feel like you've lost touch with. So if you used to go out and, you know, party with your friends quite a lot, but it doesn't happen anymore due to responsibilities, or people have got children, they've settled down, I feel like you're going to find pockets of moments to really reconnect to those people, those situations. If you used to, you know, be more creative, or you used to go to the gym, or you used to do, you know, go to a book club, whatever it is that you used to do, whether it was sporty or creative, I feel like you're rediscovering those parts of yourself. But ultimately, the Devil card indicates in this position that you've been feeling stuck. Something has to change. The Devil card indicates that you felt bonded to your circumstances and you felt helpless to truly change the situation. So because we have the Four of Wands here, I do feel that by association, a friend or friends are going to invite you to something, and it actually helps you come out of a comfort zone. I feel with the Devil card, because this is in your above position, some of you may have felt bonded to a toxic union in the past, and whilst it is very, very tempting, you recognize that it is not so healthy for you. So you may be looking at ways of, you know, closing that cycle and getting closure on that connection. I'm just pulling a card on the Devil. Yeah. So the Four of Cups indicates you're really fed up with past situations, or you're really fed up with the way things have gone. And with this Four of Cups there, it indicates that you're not even aware that the universe is about to deliver true love to you because of previous experiences. They've just been not good enough. So I feel some of you have been a little bit closed off to love for a while, and protecting your beautiful heart, because love has taught you that love has taught you to be disappointed, or love has taught you that it lets you down sometimes. So I feel you've decided, what's the point in, you know, investing in it, or is it worth investing in it? And you should invest more in yourself at this time. But the universe is actually going to surprise you, okay? This card indicates that there's going to be lots of signs, symbols, and omens, and that'll really indicate that things are changing for you. So definitely look out for the trident symbol. They're actually showing me in the water right now a bunch of very colorful balloons. They're all like standard balloon size, but in the bunch there's one heart balloon, heart-shaped balloon there. So really look out for that. I mean, it could be literally that, you know, a carnival comes to town, or, you know, maybe there's a store that's having some sort of event and they've got balloons outside. So please take it as a resonate. It could be even like a little child is walking down the street with a bunch of balloons and there's one heart balloon in that bunch. Look out for that. That is a sign or a symbol that even amongst the crowd, you know, that there is that one heart that is beating just for you. So do not give up on love. Also, balloons tend to represent light-hearted energy, time to have fun, or time to bring a little bit more fun into your life if you feel like you've not been finding it. I also feel that love will actually find you, and it will be a source of pleasure and fun and joy, a reminder of that childhood energy, like when you fall in love with someone, it's a lovely flirtation for the first time. So and it's playful, and that it's deep, okay? It means something. So I definitely feel that you are calling that in as well. Also, if previous experiences in love have not worked out for you and you're doing a lot of soul searching and processing deep emotions that have been triggered because of past situations, it's important to close those cycles down, because you do not want to miss this opportunity. Okay, sometimes we can be too busy looking at the past, or really focusing or even obsessing over a past situation as to why a person did not want us, why a person treated us in a really, you know, horrible way, or why someone ghosted us or breadcrumbed us or did not value us. And we can focus on those things. And I'm not calling you out, my beautiful Capricorn. We all go through a cycle of that with at least one person. Okay, that is the standard kind of energy. We all get a little bit obsessive sometimes about situations, or we overthink things. So it's important to recognize when we're doing that, because we may lose sight of other people who are around us, and the universe wants you to see this new love that's coming on in. Okay, now in the near future we got Six of Swords, so some of you could be literally taking a vacation. This is a card of movement, travel, okay, but I really feel like you've gone through a rite of passage. You've gone through a very big transition period in your life, and some of you may even be relocating. You may be relocating to another country or to another state, changing your job, or even changing some aspect of your life, you know, where you live, or just your circumstances. I mean, some of you may even feel like coming out of a comfort zone and exploring new neighborhoods that are different from you, or just a little bit further afield. Different routes that perhaps you have never taken before. So I really get a sense of you wanting to discover new, because the Six of Swords is you being guided by spirit or your guides to discover new lands, and you're being taken out of difficult emotions. You know, if you've had trouble in love in the past, this is a card that indicates now it will be calm, now it will be easy. You're choosing to believe, to trust in the unknown, and the universe is bringing you to the place of sanctuary. It's bringing you to the place to meet this new person, okay? So there is peace of mind here. You're going from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, so I feel like trusting in the unknown and recognizing that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by will make it much easier to realize that love is coming for you. And it doesn't matter your age. Whatever age you are, if you are focusing on love, if you're calling it in and manifesting it, then it's showing up for you, okay? Now we do have the Nine of Swords here, so there is something that's either haunting you, or there's something that's been on your mind, or perhaps you've just been feeling it's so challenging to get out on the dating scene that it's making you anxious. I mean, some of you may be very, very nervous, some of you may be shy, some of you may feel like a little bit lost when it comes to getting out there and dating, and some of you may even feel that you know, love or a person will not accept you for who you truly are. But this new love that's coming on really will. This is someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. They're honest. They're true blue. You can trust this person with anything that life throws at you. Okay. I'm going to pull a card on the Nine of Swords, because it can also indicate that you've had a lot on recently, that you've been really challenged and stressed, and that you're trying to go through like a stress management, or you're trying to restructure your schedule so that you can actually find time for you. the Nine of Swords actually is a call to faith. It basically asks you to be gentle with yourself, okay? It asks you to realize that you are a human trying the best that you can in all circumstances. And things have been difficult, especially since we've all gone through a major pandemic, which is very traumatic, okay? So there's going to be different circumstances now surrounding the dating scene and what you want in a person and what's important. So I feel... if you're stressing about love, or even if you're stressing about who to choose in love, choose the person that your heart truly wants. Because I'm telling you something right now, you know, many years ago, when I dated someone, I chose the safe option. Okay, because I was immature and I was scared. I wanted to be with my twin flame, but I was scared. Absolutely scared. I pushed my twin away. I pushed and I pushed and I pushed because I had just come out of a very damaging relationship where someone just literally broke me. Okay, and I'd lost everything in my life, just was completely like nothing. There was a nothingness about my life. And my twin really tried hard to, you know, break down the wall brick by brick, really let me know that they were there for me, all of those things. And I pushed away, and we separated for such a long time. And although my heart was with that person and I really wanted to be with that person, I just felt I was not spiritually in the right place for that person. And then I did meet another person, and that person was just, you know, I mean, that person was incredible, okay? But I chose the safer option because I was scared. And whilst that relationship was nice, actually, that person turned out to be not so nice right at the end of the relationship. So by choosing sometimes the safe option, it's not always the safe option. And remember, the heart will always come back around to the place that you wanted to be in the first place. So remember to listen to your heart, okay? But if you are, I feel you're actually, if you're worried about love or whether you will meet your soulmate, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. But remember, the more we are negative or the more we start to feel it's not going to happen for us, we actually are calling that in. Okay, so thoughts become things. So just be a little bit mindful, believe and you shall receive, and you'll start to see things change in your world. But I mean, no matter how many times I shuffle, that Lover's card keeps wanting to come out for a reason. It's telling you that love is on its way for you, okay? Now, the external circumstances, we've got the Empress. If only you could see yourself the way other people see you, because the world sees you as a very attractive being, someone who's got it all. But you may not feel like that, okay? Of course, with the Empress, again, not a gender-specific reading. This is a card of abundance, so you are manifesting very highly, but also you're being called to get out to nature and really vibe at the best version of yourself with better eating habits, sleeping patterns, all of those things, especially since you got a Nine of Swords. Some of you may not have been sleeping so well. You may have had a lot of tension headaches, and you may have just felt like you're running on empty at the moment. So it's important to recharge your batteries before you decide to focus on love. Focusing on yourself is important first. Some of you also may have children, or you may have a lot of family responsibilities. You will find the time when the moment is right to look for love. The universe will orchestrate the meeting. So with this Empress energy, I also feel that they're giving me a sentence. I'm trying to look at this sentence in the water, which is, I'll just give you what they're saying in the water, okay? Because I'm scrying at the same time as you're reading. Connect, oh, sorry, it says reconnect with the natural world. Reconnect with the natural world. So if you have disconnected recently, or you've not been doing the usual things that you normally do, it is a call to reconnect and be your wonderful self and shine that beautiful light of yours, because you're attracting someone with your frequency. Now, this is your hope and fear position. You're hoping to meet someone who's serious about love, someone who doesn't give up at the first sign of anything going wrong in the world. You want someone who's got your back. You want someone to settle down with, and someone that, you know, is capable of protecting a union. Now, you don't need protection, my beautiful Capricorn. What I mean by that is that you and this person, this new person that's coming on in, you're hoping to find someone who is protective of the love that you share, someone who has only got eyes for you, someone who comes home to you every evening and, you know, you face the world together and what the world has to offer. Also, you may be wanting to settle down with this new person that comes in, which, I mean, we've already had a King of Pentacles, which indicates you are attracting a mate at the same frequency as you at the moment. Also, I feel a lot of you have been focusing on your career if you are in the career sector. So it is important to find balance, to be able to find time for love. Of course, the fear here is that you meet someone who doesn't want to settle down, or perhaps who does not want a family. If you can have a family, then of course you may want to have one. If you cannot have a family, then of course you will find alternative ways to build a family unit. The Empress card can tell me sometimes that some people are worried about age, but age is not an issue when it comes to love. If it's love, it will transcend all society's usual constraints. Society tells us what we should and shouldn't do. It kind of indicates sometimes, oh, look at the age gap, blah, blah, blah. Love is love, okay? So it doesn't matter what age you are. You're attracting love at the highest level, someone who respects you, someone who wants to be with you. Now we've got the outcome energy as the Five of Cups. So as we can see there has been a shortage of love for you, or you feel it's been difficult, and love has brought a sadness. These cups here may represent all the things that did not work in love before, but you're attracting someone new, someone who is not going to give you the same experiences that you had in the past. This is a new start for you, okay? The Five of Cups indicates that there is Two of Cups here. This figure is not even aware or cannot even see how love is showing up for them. But the universe has laid two cups at their door right there. And as soon as this person realizes, then they can embrace a new loving relationship. So I feel it's important to, release grief or sadness, something that perhaps you're going through. I mean, some of you may have been going through a bereavement as well. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there if you've lost someone before you've come to this reading, and it may have made you feel, that you cannot face looking for love right now, or you've got other things on your mind, and that's okay. Take the time that is necessary, and when you feel the moment is right, organically you will put yourself in a situation to meet love, and love will be a beautiful experience for you as you move forward. We've got the Six of Cups here. I mean, look at these two figures. They're it's a reminder to have a playful look on life, and that it is the start of intimacy, okay? Now, I'm going to pull a card on this because the Six of Cups, of course, can be a return energy, but it could also mean that there's someone, a friend that you know from the past, that perhaps there's always been a connection between you both, but you've never explored it. So I really want to connect to that energy, okay? I just want to see what that is, because that's coming through. So some of you may even hear from a friend that you haven't heard from in ages, okay? They may have been overseas, or they may have been, they were just doing life elsewhere, and they'll reach out, and I feel this person, they have a romantic interest in you. So you've been on their mind quite heavily. The Chariot card. This person is either coming home or they're traveling to where you're at, and the Chariot card indicates that their destination is you, really. I feel like you are on their mind. Let me see a little bit more about this situation. Two of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Angels. Can you please guide? Five of Wands. This may be someone that you used to train with, or someone that you went to college with, someone that had really good banter, someone that it was always will they, won't they, should they, shouldn't they get together. You may have always felt that there was a chemistry, but it never got explored. This person is in love with you, okay? I feel like this person has always been in love with you, but you didn't know it. You may have thought it was a flirtation, but they've always loved you, okay? They will express this to you. When they come to you, I feel like there's like a conversation where if they've been out of town for such a long time, or if you moved somewhere and they're moving to where you're at, they're going to message you and ask you, so what's good in the area? Or, do you want to show me around? Or there's something about, they feel uncertain about the circumstances or the area, okay? And they're reaching out to you because actually they have feelings for you, but they want an excuse to really get back in touch with you at first, because they want to suss out if you're with somebody, or, if you're available, that sort of thing. So this person, their intention is love. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that. That's coming through. So if anyone from your past reaches out, that there used to be a little bit of a frisson, okay, this person has ulterior motives. They are going to be honest, they are going to be open, and they're not going to play games with you, but they just want to suss out at first whether you are available for love. So I do feel like this person is going to come on in. They're showing me that there's someone new coming in. So this could be someone that you know, but you've not experienced in a love relationship. But I also feel for those of you who are not going to, hear from a friend, because I feel there's more energy of you meeting someone new where you do something that is exciting, challenging, and out of the norm. Okay, so some of you, it could be a vacation. Some of you, it's a place where you do a hobby, or you're learning something, or there's a competitive streak, somewhere where you're stimulated, somewhere where you are training or fighting for something, or you're challenged to do something that's very exciting, somewhere where you could actually win an award, or somewhere where you could actually, okay, they've just given me a sign in the water, on air, on air. Now, when you see those signs on air, this can mean, someone's on the radio, or is maybe on TV or something like that, on air. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, this person, they may be someone of high social standing. So again, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not sure what on air is representing. I mean, it could be that they're flying on air. They're flying to you, or so please take it as it resonates, okay? Finally, we've got the artist. The dream is becoming a reality. So this indicates whatever you're manifesting right now, you're actually attracting, and it's showing up in your physical world. So the Six of Cups, as I said at grassroots, really means that the universe is delivering a gift of a human towards you, a loving relationship, something that is innocent, something that is kind, something that is loving. And as you can see there's a house in the background, someone who actually wants to settle down and be in a high level commitment with you. So although you cannot see how this is going to happen for you right now, it is being orchestrated behind the scenes, okay? As you can see, we've got the tree there, which indicates, planting roots. So I feel your dream of settling down with someone is actually starting to become a reality when you meet this new person. I'm just going to go and get some final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, we've got gentleness. So again, this is a request from Spirit to be gentle with yourself. Change any negative self-talk. I mean, this is literally a bride. Okay, so again, whether you want, or male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just about the energy, the symbol of marriage, the symbol of union. So it's like you're preparing yourself for a peaceful, harmonious relationship. Okay, and what I mean, male or female, it doesn't matter. What I mean is actually, it's not a gender-specific reading. I just want to be clear about that. Okay, we've also got gratitude. Okay, so I feel that you are going through a real journey of discovery right now, and I feel that you will look back on this time, and whilst it was difficult, I feel like it was very rewarding because it was preparing the way for this new person. When you meet this new person, you will know instantly that you and this person are going to be together. It's a very romantic connection, and it will last a test of time. You will reflect back on this moment. You'll think about this moment for years, is what they're showing me, that you will think back to the time when you met this person, and you will, it will be one of the most happiest moments, the way you meet this person. There's something really striking about the way you meet them. I mean, maybe the balloons, you actually meet this person and there's loads of balloons, or they give you balloons, or I'm not sure how the balloons are relevant, but they're showing up in the water again. So I have to give them to you. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We have the skull and crossbones, which basically represents transformation. It connects to the Death card there. So that means you are closing cycles to the past, breaking old habits, and releasing anything that's been hindering your path to make room for something greater to come into your life. There's change here. There are big endings, but that only means that there are big new beginnings happening for you as well. Also, it is a sign for toxicity. So I feel like you're eradicating anything that's been toxic in your life, and that's right down to food, relationships, friendships, situations. I feel like you really are having a big, deep cleanse of your life, and it's going to put you in the path of this new person, okay? So we'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.